I lived in Saltaire, grew up in Saltaire from a baby and went to kindergarten at Mount Brenton Elementary up to grade 7. Then I realized the school is not as a public school anymore, but drove by there just the other day actually. And then I attended Chemainus High School, graduated there, moved to Port Hardy in about 1989. And I have, I think it's on there that I have 2 grown sons and they live in the Nanaimo area.
So you've been in Port Hardy since 1989?
Just over 30 years. So it was to come for a few years. And my husband was working at the Port Alice Mill at the time, before it closed. And then we had children, of course, and then your children get involved in all of the, you know, extracurricular and schools and the rest of it. So, yep, it's kept us here for a while, but it's been great. And I wouldn't have changed a thing about it.
Now you've come back. I guess you still have family and friends from your earlier life?
I do, and it's so interesting because a lot of the people that I did graduate have remained in the area. I mean, why not? It's such a gorgeous community, and you know, the whole mid to South Island is very beautiful. So
I was just thinking about your relationship with Ladysmith, right? In general, like when you were here and growing up here, and now you're going to basically be the lead person for the town. Mm-hmm. Do you think like your earlier time here has helped you with that?
I think it definitely gives me a connection to the town. It has changed, you know, demographically, and it's also definitely changed as far as development goes, but they've been able to keep, you know, that quaint heritage.
What do you see as possible challenges?
Sure, and I think just speaking about that, you know, that balancing act between the past and the respect for the history, but also that fast growing future development and population that comes along, you know, with that. And then inwardly, you know, learning about the people of the community, because that does change. I mean, I have been away for 30 years and earning that respect and that trust of the community. And then that also goes for the staff who I'll be collaborating with, and the council, you know, and the other agencies in town, the Stoneyas First Nations, and, you know, RCMP, everybody that makes it a community and neighboring communities. And it's about developing those relationships of trust. And, you know, that is a challenge because we're all different people. We have all different personalities, and we have all, you know, things that are the top of our priority list, and it may not be the top of somebody else's priority list. So that's always, I think that's always a challenge, not necessarily, you know, specific to Ladysmith. I think that is just a challenge of you know, leading in a municipality.
What do you see as Ladysmith's strength?
Ladysmith, you know, just being so beautiful, having, you know, the port there, the small craft harbor is there, and they also have, so they have water access. You know, it's a desirable community for young families to come. It's also desirable for retirement age. So there's so much growth, and yet there's so much heritage there. And I think people nowadays are coming back to that and coming back to roots. And
what are some of the things that you are looking forward to for your priorities?
Some of my priorities, and I had, you know, said this to council as well, you know, is building respectful and internal and external relationships with different, you know, the staff and the employees and the council, and then our external agencies and neighboring communities. Understanding the organization's culture and operations, and also the culture of Ladysmith. Achieving and exceeding expectations, and then being accountable for those, and then being part of the Ladysmith community. You know, it's I'm just so excited about that. Like, it's just you know, it is a little cliche, but it is like coming home for me. So I'm very humbled by it, and I'm very excited for it. I think we'll get to know one another, you know, and I look forward to that. You know, I want to thank the Ladysmith Council for the opportunity and their trust. You know, I'm just so very grateful, very humbled by that, and I just really want to live up to those expectations. You know, I want to thank the Ladysmith staff who I've had conversations with. You know, they're very warm, welcoming, and a team-like collaborative effort. You can feel that in conversations that I have had with them. So I'm very thankful for that, how welcoming they are, because it is quite a transition. And I also want to thank the community in advance for allowing me to learn from them, you know, their ideas and their passions for Ladysmith, because I think that's how you become part of the fabric of Ladysmith, is by able to speak to them and listen to them and engage with them. So I really look forward to that. I know council and staff are working starting to work on their official community plan, and it's just such perfect timing because that will allow for so much public engagement, and I will be able to speak with people and listen to their stories and become part of Ladysmith again. So I thank everybody for that.